think we're just going to go into the gym with the team as it is. We have 5 Pokemon that are battle tested, battle ready. I don't believe Erica has a full team of 6 that we have to contend with, so we'll find out if this is a mistake. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, for the first time since the last time, it is that time, right about that time, for your favorite Pokemon challenge and mine. My name is Sebastian Taunt III. You may call me ST3. And this is the Pokemon SoulSilver gift-only randomizer Nuzlocke episode 23 here on the channel. And if you are enjoying your time in this series, if you're enjoying your time on this channel, hit the like button down below, subscribe to the channel, be notified when episodes go up. They typically go up on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 5 p.m. Eastern. And last week, we made a mistake. There was no Friday episode. I apologize for that. I remember doing a recording session. I remember getting everything edited and uploaded. What I forgot was that I only recorded 2 episodes and didn't realize it's a Friday. That's a downside to doing it on the weekends and only squeezing in 2 in that recording session. So my apologies for no Friday episode. But we're doing 3 episodes in this recording session. We will have Monday, Wednesday, Friday this week. Happy Monday to you. I hope you've had a great weekend. We are just kind of wandering aimlessly. We should get some structure by checking out our team. We had, spoiler alert, go back and watch episode 22, which was last Wednesday on the channel. But we did have our first and our second death in the run. But we still have a good team. The team right now, level 52 Brodicon, the Feraligatr, holding the Mystic Water with the ability Mold Breaker, Surf, Ice Fang, Waterfall, and Outrage. We have Denny P67, the level 50 Tyranitar, with the Lucky Egg. Quick Feet for the ability, Crunch, Strength, Rock Slide, and Earthquake. We have Danders, the level 54 Chatot, holding the Experience Share. Of course, White Smoke, the ability, Fly, Feather Dance, Hyper Voice, and Sing. We then have Shucky, the level 50 Mamoswine, holding the Earth Plate with Soundproof ability, Ice Shard, Icy Wind, Ancient Power, Earthquake. We have Tallulah, level 50, Girafarig, no item, Unaware ability, and then Crunch, Stomp, Psychic, and Extrasensory. And then we have Taz Jr., who is in the Chat Top Fan Club because White Smoke, Extreme Speed, Sing, Powder Snow, and Confusion. You should be in the Chat Top Fan Club as well. I am the president, and this is Kanto. We're going to continue on our quest to defeat Kanto and hopefully get ourselves up a bunch more levels and put ourselves in a position to win today. So we will see how we do. Very tired today, so I apologize if the commentary gets a little lackluster, especially in episode 3. I'm hopefully a little adrenaline rush. I'm going to say adrenal and then stop myself halfway through. But a little adrenaline rush gets me through the shoulder pain. I think I mentioned this in last week's recording. There was some thought that maybe I'd torn my rotator cuff. Thankfully, that is not the case. Had some x-rays and some ultrasounds done, and we believe that it is just a repetitive use injury, some very heavy swelling. I got my first ever cortisone shot in the arm yesterday, time of recording, so Friday for you, yesterday for me. And yeah, haven't been sleeping the greatest. I slept a little bit better last night, but I'm exhausted. So yeah, so I apologize if that comes through in the videos. We're going to try to give you as much energy as we got here today. Lugia and Armaldo is not a combination we really want to see, but it's not one that we're super duper afraid of. I am 99.7% sure that Brodicon lives in Earthquake. My fear is that if we don't one-shot the Lugia, Brodicon might go down. So, but the Earthquake is the best bet on Armaldo. So, you know, we're going to Rock Slide. That's what we're going to do. Hydro Pump. Oh my gosh, Lugia outspeeds. That might take down. We're higher level. Come on, Denny P6. Oh, okay, we eat that. That was much ado about nothing, wasn't it? Did not come close to one-shotting. Can the Rock Slide do good damage? to Lugia. It can. Takes it down. I know it's split damage, so I wasn't sure. Armaldo's resisting that hit. Not well. I thought rock resisted rock and it was neutral. I know it's super effective on bug, so I guess rock does not resist rock. That's okay. I just looked this up yesterday too, so you think I'd remember. You'd think I'd remember, but I didn't. So that's all right. Your episode 23 reminder to drink your water, recycle your bottles. You are not using reusable bottles. This won't do a ton, but I'm hopeful we can two shot. It's more like a 3 or 4. Does Ice Beam do more to us than we do to it? So, you know what, we'll just stand here and take it. I think we're stronger physically. I don't remember Lapras's defense. I think it did about the same. So, maybe Outrage? I mean, Ice doesn't resist Dragon, but we got 2 more, and that's it. So, I'm not really worried about it. Takes it down anyway. Perfect. That's why we put Outrage on Verticon. Stuff like that. We get the win. We get to move on. Of course, gift only means we don't get any encounters. Again, the team is pretty much the team. We have a handful of Pokemon, I think 2, maybe 3 Pokemon in the PC. I know Armaldo's in there. I know the Quillfish is in there. If I'm forgetting one, let me know in the comments below. This is it. This is the team. This is the squad. Oh, we have gift card in there. That's right. We have the Mesprit in there, the gift card we used. Not sure if that really counts as a gift Pokemon or not, so we're not really using gift card yet, but it's in there. In the PC. Hopefully the team that we're healing now is the team that we have. I will say, I don't want to be morbid, I don't want to jinx anything, but if we, some reason or other, lose in this recording session, we will probably wrap up for the week and come back next week with something new, something brand new, something shiny. Not shiny hunting, not a shiny lock. I'm not that talented, but something new, something fun, but God willing, and the creek don't rise, as the saying goes, we will make it through this recording session just fine. We've got a good team. We're a decent level on the team. I will say I kept the rare candies. So we rare candied Jinx and Giraffe or Taz Jr. and Tallulah up to the 50th level to keep up with the team rather than grinding, just because I don't really have the time between just work and life, let alone the shoulder pain that has limited everything over the last couple weeks. But so I did rare candy them, and rather than having to redo the thing to get the rare candies in there and make sure that everything's legit with the bag and all that fun stuff, I did just keep the rare candies in the bag. I promise, unless we're grinding a Pokemon up, you know, maybe Elite Four or something to redo, I'm not going to use them. I don't want to have to try to remember what was in the bag, like write that all down, do the rare candy thing, get the rare candies, you know, the people up, and then release, you know, trash a ton of items so that we're back to where we were. So I just, you know, full transparency. I know we can grind, and we did that in previous series, but we were just doing the rare candies for this. And I understand if that's not popular, but it's easier. That's what I'm trying to go for. It's been a long couple of weeks. Mostly good stuff, and then shoulder pain. That has just limited a lot. But we got to babysit Thursday night for a couple hours. We got to see some other friends yesterday with their kids. So a lot of children in the life last couple of days, which is great. We love kids. Absolutely. Been to a couple of baseball, softball games for, you know, cousins, nieces, nephews, friends, kids, whatever the official terminology is for the right person. But to varying degrees of success too with the games. All tried hard, all played hard, but not necessarily wins in any of them. All right, let's see what we got for TMs here. Mega Horn, not bad. that's Roar, maybe. Nutrient draining attack. It's either Mega, Giga, some kind of drain. Maybe even Absorb. Stabbed twice by a pair of stingers may also poison the target. Poison sting? I don't know. User shoots a sinister bluish white flame. That is Will-O-Wisp. Oh, Horn Drill. That would be nice, but we have to be higher level. User attacks with a blade of air that slices even the sky. Trade held items with the foe faster than the eye can follow. It's against the foe that less than like, So, nothing. Howl. But really nothing there that's going to help us help ourselves. So, we will forge on. We will indeed. Alright, I am going to pause for 1 second to fix the glitch. Hold on. And welcome back. Sorry for the delay. So our hope today is just to get as far as we can. We got a bunch of gyms, 7 more to go here in Kanto. Not really much storyline to get too bogged down in. Bunch of trainers we can face in Kanto. And we may face all of them. I don't know how that will go. We'll face most of them, for sure. Can anybody learn cut? And of those who can, who do we want to have it? Nobody on the team that should have cut. Nobody on the team that can learn cut should have cut. That's what I'm trying to say. That is what I'm trying to get through. So let's see who's in the PC we can bring in. I think it's Rampardos. Let's bring Rampardos in. We'll bring Rampardos in for Taz Jr., I think. We'll move Taz Jr. to the front. Just because we got Rock, yes, but we have Ice and Psychic right here. So both are covered. Whereas Traffic also has a normal type, which we don't. Well, we do have with. Yeah. Traffic has better psychic moves on it. I don't know what we're going to do yet. We're going to figure it out. Now, I could use those rare candies and get Rampardos up to level 50 or so, but I don't think we're going to do that. I think instead, we're just going to go into the gym with the team as it is. We have 5 Pokemon that are battle tested, battle ready. I don't believe Erica has a full team of 6 that we have to contend with, so we'll find out if this is a mistake. So far, that doesn't look too terrifying. We can take down a Hoppip and a Vulpix. Of this, I have good faith. I mean, yes, the Hoppip might have a grass move that's super effective on Denny P67, but it's a Hoppip. So we ate a Hydro Pump from a Lugia. I feel pretty good about eating anything from a Hoppip. Especially since we outspeed. Especially since we outspeed. Yeah. Yeah. And we are going to face pretty much every trainer here in the gym with Erica, mostly because we want the experience. And this is the best way to get some experience once you've beaten Johto, because the levels for the wild in Kanto are pretty ridiculous, to be honest. So let's start with Surf. Let's see what Surf does. Maybe a 3-shot would be nice. We can get about 3rd damage. 2-shot, even better. Crab hammer will do a little bit. We'll do a lot of it. We will move on. We've also, I mentioned how tired I am. We've also had a stretch of very rainy weather here. So, definitely a good napping day. My wife is gone today. One of her two or three jobs is as a clinical instructor. And the graduating class graduates today. So she is there. I think she's pinning during the ceremony. Don't quote me on that, but yeah. So when she gets home this afternoon, um, I know she's exhausted because she works extremely hard. She works a lot of hours, and in the few off hours she has, she tries to fill it with family and friends and people. So maybe we'll take a nap together. If not, I'm gonna take a nap. I hope she's feeling confident enough that she can too, or that we don't. I mean, we got some things to do around the house that I hope to maybe have done. Record this, get the first one edited, get the first one uploading, and get some minor chores as best I can done around the house. I mean, I'm not one armed, but the second arm is limited, so I can only do so much and for so long. But I think that's really the play, is to do what I can. We have some guests coming tomorrow, and while our house is not messy, it's not like anybody else. When you have people coming over, you want it to be almost spotless. So we're not gonna go almost spotless, but we want to go almost spotless. I think is really where we like to settle. But so we'll get it there, and then yeah, just kind of relax today, play some games. The best news for me. Oh goodness, this is not good news. All right, we ate that pretty well. I shouldn't have let Broticon in to begin with, but I'm not going to now. I'll tell you that for nothing. I'll tell you that for nothing. Especially with another ice. I know that this ice type, yeah, electric type even doesn't. I don't think get explosion naturally, but I will not risk that. Yeah. So back to the exciting news. The best news for me that my shoulder doesn't require surgery is that I should be able to get back to the Peloton a lot quicker than originally feared. Really, it won't be tomorrow. The cortisone shot has done wonders for sure. I'm very grateful for that. It's knocked the pain down, like the sitting resting pain, at least like two notches on the 1 to 10 scale, um, and really gotten a little bit of mobility back, which isn't saying a lot because I didn't have much. But mobility still causes more pain. The lifting of any kind of weight still causes more pain, and that's to be expected. The issue is a giant. So there's a bursa sac in your shoulder, and mine is giant. The doctor actually said it's huge. um, it's very small, and so anytime I move my shoulder right now, that bursa sac, because it's bigger than it should be, is pinching the things that make your shoulder move. So it makes perfect sense as to why there's pain. But the cortisone shot has helped. Um, the I'm on a ibuprofen that's a little bit higher strength than the over counter stuff, just to help with swelling. So nothing like painkillery necessarily. I guess maybe cortisone shot is. And then ice. Ice is my best friend. Still is. Um, has been this whole time. I could live on an ice pack right at the moment. Um, both of the ones that I've been using are in the freezer right now. I use one to sleep with, and then use one first thing this morning after waking up, kind of getting breakfast. I'm getting myself motivated to come upstairs and record. So that's back in the freezer. Hopefully, by the time we get done the recording here, we can throw one of those on, which would be fantastic. Yeah. So the idea that I'm supposed to use my arm a little bit more, not have to rest it some because it still hurts, but try to push through the pain a little bit more. Use it to try to maneuver it a little bit, get some of the swelling to go down. Um, But knowing that, it means I can maybe get on the Peloton a little bit quicker. Maybe not where I was 2 weeks ago. Maybe not 60-minute rides yet, but maybe get to like 10-minute rides, 15-minute rides again, and work my way back up. But more importantly, work my way back up smart, but sooner than was feared with the potential tear. So, all good news. If you're on Peloton and you want another friend or follower, Tour de Mendon, TOURDEMENDON, Tour de Mendon. Follow me. Love to be friends on the Peloton, support each other, maybe hop on rides together when able. Really just cheer each other on. It's really the whole mantra of this channel is cheer each other on. We're cheering on our team right at the moment. This is another explosion possible Pokemon. We're still in Outrage, which is nice that we got 3 turns of it off. Would have liked an opportunity to maybe get a Surf off there. Defense and special defense rise. We get confused. We're going to play everything smart because we can. We're going to full restore, get rid of the confusion, get rid of the 58 points, 58 points of damage. 58 points of damage. Interesting. So he raised his defense and then switched it with his attack stat. So my guess is his defense stat is a little bit lower now. Let's go with the physical move, I should say, the waterfall over the surf. Did he live on 1? Lived on 1. Citrus, but we get the flinch. Is he within heal range? He's not. So I guess that all worked out pretty well for us. Got him down to 1. He citrused himself out of a full restore, or full heal, not full heal, full restore, hyper potion, whatever. So that worked out well. We get that Claydol out of here. And Magby, obviously Broticon stays in, and we can take down the entire gym here with our trusty Broticon, the Feraligatr. One shot. Second gym badge, Johto. Belongs to us. Rainbow badge it is. We got a TM. Wonder what this TM is. 19. Sucker Punch. That's a good move that nobody can learn. Alright, well. It's a fun thought for that split second. Let me try to get back out. I think I got here easier than I'm getting out. I mean, this puzzle isn't necessarily rocket surgery. It's just depth perception and trying to pay attention to some clues here and figure that all out. In real life, we've talked about this before on the channel. When your mother calls, it's a good thing to answer whenever possible, but in this game, we typically ignore mom. Mom is calling probably to tell us to heal, but really to tell us that she's bought something with our money and it's at the Poke Center, or Pokemart. We're at the Poke Center. Somebody is somewhere doing something with somebody. That is for sure. That is for certain. Well, let me take the video footage to see how that looks when this pops up full screen on me. Meander our way. Not towards Silco, because we don't really care about Silco. But toward yet another gym where might as well just take on here. We probably won't get the whole gym in this episode, but we might as well get a couple trainers in, finish it off in episode 24. I mean, it seems to make the most sense to me. Torterra would be more terrifying if it weren't for the fact that it's quad weak to ice. I knew we would outspeed. This should one-shot or 8 levels higher with a quad effective move. There we go. A risk I'm willing to take. Nidorina. Pure poison at the moment. So we won't stay in and hit ourselves a surf. But we will bring in the only Pokemon currently on the team with a super effective move because I forgot to switch back in Jinx. That's okay. Tallulah has extra sensory. It's a pretty strong psychic type move. Nidorina's poison. We're part psychic. It's stab. It's dead. We did it, Tallulah. One little rascal down. Let's see about this little rascal. I mean, if we get through all of the, I don't think we will. I think there's at least 2 more. But if for some reason we do get through them all, we'll consider taking on the gym leader in this very episode. But my guess is that's not going to be the case. I'm also thinking right now that we might record just the one episode right now because I am exhausted. And we might do a recording session Monday night. Get this one ready, upload it, and then Monday record Wednesday and Friday and get those good to go after work. I know she's at work Monday night. That might be the play. I'm ready to fall asleep. I might need to take the nap before she gets home. That might be a mix of the meds. I don't know. Just started them. Just got the cortisone shot yesterday. Just got the ibuprofen thing yesterday. So I don't know. Could be the fact that I haven't slept well for the last couple of weeks with the shoulder injury. I'm just really crawling. I had coffee this morning too, so I did not have Dunkin' Donuts coffee. Maybe that's why I'm not sponsored by Dunkin' Donuts, but America runs on Dunkin'. So do I. Maybe I should have. Maybe I should have. Maybe that's what's tripping me up. No donkeys. I think with 2 Pokemon left to take down, we're going to end up at the gym leader right around the 30-minute mark. I think if we risk it for the biscuit, we get this gym leader done. We modify plans. Let's think this through. We get the gym leader done in this episode. Yeah, it goes a little more than 30 minutes. That's okay. And then we have nothing for water, do we? Not really. And then once we get this episode done, and we edit it real quick, or as quickly as I can, get it uploading. While uploads, try to do a couple small things in terms of prepping for tomorrow, and then boom, nap. And then boom, nap. That's, I think, the play. Because I don't know if it shows up in camera, but my eyes felt like they were just fluttering, like struggling to stay open right now. Zoomeril goes down. We're out of Pokemon, not part of the gym leader, so we've got a minute and a half. We might as well heal up and heal up, steal up, I guess, because we're gonna steal ourselves for victory. I don't know. Put your hair up and square up. Not sponsored by Sonny DeVille. I don't think she uses that that catchphrase anymore. Let's just do it. Roughly a minute from our normal end time. Let's see if we can have a better wrap up to this episode than we did the last. More luck in the Magikarp already. Absolutely, we'll take a Magikarp first thing. It sounds like these I wish I had like a Swords Dance or a Bulk Up or something that I could boost my attack or my special Calm Mind. It doesn't really matter. We get the Flinch. Speed Boost Magikarp. That's a wasted ability on a Magikarp. On a Gyarados, that'd be great. On a Magikarp, that's kind of useless. Doesn't matter. We take it down in 2 waterfalls. 1 down, 2 to go. It's Mew. Mew can technically have any move, but it doesn't really get any move. By level up, it really only gets like 5, I think, and some of them are psychic type moves, and we resist those. We resist rock, and we're super effective. So, wow, Mew took a stab crunch. I know it's 5 levels higher. I hear ya, but like, it's a super effective crunch from a T-Tar, and Mew just ate that. But it's not gonna eat a second one. That's gonna go down right here. Very slowly, but surely. Tyranitar gets the win. And Bronzor comes out next. Steel and Psychic, typically a Levitate Pokemon. But randomized abilities probably doesn't have Levitate. Let's see if Denny P67 can Earthquake us to victory. Get 2 of the gyms, the 7 gyms we had remaining done in this one episode. That would be great. He lives on 1. We can't heal now. That's clever. But we get back-to-back moves, so we're just going to Earthquake him again. And again. So this worked out well for us. Earthquake, take down Bronzor. Probably a 2-shot since it lived on like 5 health anyway. Maybe even less. Oh. Stall this out with another full restore. That's okay. We'll just hit you with another Earthquake. Looks like a low roll. Looks like it lived on a little bit more. You have yet another full restore? That's okay. We're gonna crunch you this time, which is stab, super effective. But hopefully you either one-shot or live on less. Perfect. That's what we wanted. We Earthquake now. No more full restores for you, my friend. You have more than 3 to begin with, but... So just delayed the inevitable a little bit there, but we get the second gym done. Denny P67 comes through with the Earthquakes. 2 of the 8 Kanto gyms are done. Wednesday on the channel, we will likely be taking on, well, a bunch of trainers. We're going to get to the power plant before we can really do too many other gyms. So that'll be fun. You know what? Let's wrap up right here with For Alligator, Denny P67 staring down the gym leader. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, until next time.